Has time, throws to Rawls, far side, wide open. Makes the catch, cuts inside 20. Down to the 15, down to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks!
The right hand on Peterson. Adrian Peterson, touchdown.
Hey, Seahawks and Minnesota Vikings getting set to go head-to-head as we get ready for Week 13, dude. Can you believe we're that deep in the season?
Oh, yeah, because it's going to time to run that ball.
All right. Well, all right, so it is time to run the football. You got the Seahawks going into Minnesota. How do they stop the Vikings?
Well, you have to make Teddy Bridgewater beat you in the air.
And the way you do that?
Stopping Adrian Peterson. Tough task.
Well, that's an understatement.
It is a tough task. But I tell you what, right now, Minnesota's playing well. Adrian Peterson is leading the league with 38 rushes of 10 yards or more. Right now, second, Doug Martin with 25 rushes of 10 yards or more. That, to me, is insane. This guy is getting better with time. That year off is starting to pay off for him.
He's getting better with time, with age, but you could also say as the season progresses, too, because at the beginning of the season, this was not the Adrian Peterson.
Well, no, and I think that was a big coaching issue, too, as well. They were trying to get him to run out of the shotgun for some reason because Teddy Bridgewater was more comfortable with that. But your guy right now, the guy that leads your team, that's a captain and has his team playing the way it's playing, is Adrian Peterson. They have to continue to get him going.
Yeah, looks as impressive as ever week after week. You flip sides and you look at the Seattle Seahawks, and how about Russell Wilson tossing 5 touchdown passes to beat the Steelers? How do the Vikings stop him and the Seahawks?
Well, the biggest thing, and you see it here, you have to keep him in the pocket. And I thought Pittsburgh was doing a really good job early on. In the second half, they kind of let him get outside the pocket. You have to contain him. Make him throw the ball in rhythm. You know, it's usually you don't want a quarterback to do that. This quarterback, you want him to stay in the pocket.
He's not that guy.
He's not yet. You want him to sit in the pocket, not create plays with his legs and things like that. You want to continue to make him throw out of that tight area, because when he does that, he's not as accurate. And so right now, he's making a lot of plays. And so it scares me because Minnesota's defense is very aggressive in the past, but sometimes they'll run around him. Sometimes they don't like to come from the middle. You don't see as much the A-gap from Coach Zimmer as he was doing in Cincinnati. So it's a little tricky right now for me.
Interesting playoff storylines for both of these teams, depending upon the outcome of this game. Who wins?
This is one of the toughest ones. You know, I'm going to have to go with Seattle, though, because Seattle in December, they're 12-2 with Russell Wilson at the helm. I don't see that changing. I see them making that run. They had the big game against Pittsburgh at home. Now it's time for them to take it on to the next level.
Look, it's looked like they've had some issues in recent weeks, but it feels like they're getting their swagger back. And a Seahawks team with swagger is a team to watch out for.
Oh, definitely. Right now, especially. And plus, Russell Wilson in the last 2 games has 8 touchdown passes. In the previous 7, guess how many? The first 7.
7, I think.
Yeah, 7. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Getting ready for Week 13 and the Seahawks and the Vikings.